What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing the AFE Momentum GT intake and silver bullet throttle body spacer on my 2021 Toyota Tundra Trail Edition. Alright, let's see what we got in the box. This is the silver bullet throttle body spacer. This is pretty simple. We got the throttle body spacer itself, the throttle body gasket, and then extended length bolts to bolt the throttle body back on. And we got some AFE stickers. All right, let's see what's in the box for the intake. All right, so we got some big clamps. We got the massive airbox housing. We got the intake tube. Pretty decent size air filter in here. Alright, let's get to work. This install only requires a few normal hand tools. You need a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver, a ratchet and extension, an 8, a 10, and an 11 millimeter socket. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is just pop this cover off, set it aside. There's just these little bushings here, little tabs, and little rubber grommets back there that they'll sit on. And then we're going to loosen up this 10 millimeter here, and there's two 10 millimeter bolts, one on each side of the airbox. We're going to pop this mass airflow sensor off and pull the harness out of there. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is unclip the airbox. Next, we're going to loosen this 8 millimeter hose clamp. We're going to unplug the mass airflow sensor. We're going to wiggle it off the throttle body. We're going to remove these two hoses from the back of the intake. This one has a clamp, but you can easily squeeze it with your hands. Next, we're going to pop out the retainer for the mass airflow sensor harness, and we're ready to remove the airbox cover. Now we're going to remove the two 10 millimeter bolts to hold the bottom of the airbox on. Now we can remove the rest of the airbox. Now that we've removed the intake, we can easily install the throttle body spacer. We're just going to remove these 4 bolts on the throttle body. We're going to slide this in behind it, and then we're going to bolt it back in with the new bolts. So we're going to go ahead and unplug it. I can just pop it out of the way. Go ahead and remove the gasket. So you see the new gasket is completely different than the old gasket. It doesn't have that netting in there. That way the throttle body spacer can fit in. Once the gasket is in place, you can install the throttle body spacer. You want the words to be facing up so you can read them. Next, we're going to install the throttle body gasket. It goes in between the throttle body and the throttle body spacer. Now we're ready to bolt it back together with the supplied bolts from AFE. Make sure you remember to plug the throttle body back in. So that's pretty much it for the throttle body spacer. Now we're ready to move on to the intake installation. First, we're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the mass airflow sensor so we can swap it onto the new intake. The mass airflow sensor will face the opposite direction on the new intake, and you can use the supplied flathead screws to reinstall it. Next, we're going to install the brass fitting. This is where you're going to use your 11mm socket. Next, we're going to remove the rubber bolts and bushings and swap them onto the new intake. There are 3 bushings total. Those 2 and this big one right here. Now we're ready to reinstall the bushings into the holes in the intake. It's easier if you remove the bolts and push the bushings in by hand. Here's what they look like once they're reinstalled. Next, we can install the large hose clamp and get ready to install the airbox into the vehicle. Now the airbox is installed, the bushing went into the fender here, and then we're going to bolt the bolts in from the inside. Tightening these bolts is the most difficult part of this entire job. Now we're ready to install the Pro 5R oiled air filter. Slide it right in the hole. The clamp is already on it. Next, we're going to install the sleeve over the throttle body. Make sure you keep the AFE logo facing up. Then we're going to add the 2 hose clamps. We're not going to tighten anything at this point. Next, we're going to install the intake tube. You want to slide it into the airbox side first and rotate it counterclockwise until it lines up with the throttle body. Make sure all your clamps are facing the same direction for a nice clean look. Next, we're going to plug in the mass airflow sensor. The harness runs underneath the tube. Then we can plug the hose into the brass fitting. As you can see, the larger tube does not fit now onto the intake tube. AFE supplied you with a new hose. We're going to install that next. We're going to use the clamps off the old hose and put them onto the new hose. Now that hose is installed, we can start tightening up all the clamps. This intake comes with an optional plug that goes in these holes. This will make the intake louder if you want, or it will suck in less hot air if you install the plug and make it quieter. Here's what it looks like installed with the engine cover on. Like all AFE products, the fit and finish is spectacular. This particular intake has a window so you can see if the air filter is dirty without taking anything apart. Now we're ready to hear what it sounds like. So you can see the sound of the intake was much improved. Sorry I didn't do it before, but before the intake really doesn't sound like anything. So you can see you got that deep throaty sound from the intake, which sounds great. With that plug in there, obviously you're going to lose a little bit of that sound, but you're also going to keep some of the hot engine bay air out. But I'd rather have the sound than worry about the hot air. So all in all, I'm pretty pleased with this install. The overall horsepower increase with just these 2 items is 26 horsepower and 45 foot-pounds of torque. So that should be definitely noticeable in the seat. And of course, we'll get some improved fuel economy if I can keep my foot out of it. So really excited to take this thing for a spin. All right, here's a little sound clip of what it sounds like in the truck. That sounds pretty awesome. And here's one with the windows down. So that's pretty much it for today's install video. I'd say total time install with the throttle body spacer was just over an hour, which isn't too bad considering the amount of performance you're going to gain from these products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for checking out my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, check out my Facebook page, and have a great day.